Yo, test, test. Okay, now I just got. Light my computer on fire. Yo. Gotta love the auto ads on. Bitch. Hello? Nice. Can you hear the music on YouTube? Way different for each stream? Yeah, I bet. Oh, I think it's because I started it late. I guess I could have stayed in the call with you for this first little bit to get up and running. Okay, now I just gotta create the chats. Oh, okay. But no Twitch. Oh. You think I should restart and get them closer together? Didn't realize I had to manually. Yo, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? You're having a good lunch? Why is Twitch not? Reheated pizza used for a handle on Twitch? I will. Oh, to hold the minis, I use a epoxy clay thing. It's got a really good weight to it. So I don't know. I actually use these, but I I flip them upside down, the regular GW one. I flip it upside down and then just put double-sided tape on it. But yeah, I have a couple of those. I have a top of a paint can. Those are my primary ones. I have some other kind of weird stuff, but those are my main ones. Okay, well I can't really hear. Okay, longer getting ready. Okay. Add a little bit more water to the wet palette. Okay, what are we listening? Do a mixture of main gold and then magical Vallejo silver. Game air, of course. Yo, funny, what's up, my dude? How you doing, man? You gonna try sculpting those you sculpting the tabards and cloaks today, or you procrastinating still? Oh, just gaming? Hell yeah. What's what you playing today? Running low, dude. I gotta be League. What role do you play in League, dude? I went to a teams tournament in a couple months ago, and it was a Champions Cup, and one of my opponents used to work for Riot. I'm actually doing a Demon Prince commission for him. Mains are Victor mid and Shen top. Most of your mains are support. Oh, okay. I was a support or jungle main. Oh, I should. Okay. Well, good luck with the games, dude. Okay, I think less is more with this step. Better. Highlight that. Regular gold. So clunky. Off. There. How many tormentors do I have left to do? So this batch of 5, I'm pretty sure there's only 10 in the whole list, so this should be it. Because my pale ass hand covers the you. We're chilling. That should go pretty fast. Did not spend too much extra time on it. What tunes are we feeling today? Vibe? Looking crispy as always. Yo, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Definitely out of the ass phase. Nice. And then every other upcoming step should just make it pushing it just a little bit. Tiny gold. There we go. Ding. To add a link. Okay. This is sick. Yo, thanks. I'm assuming that's Phil. I'm not sure. Could be any of us. I can chat as MC as well. But yeah, I had to hammer out a little bit of the kinks, but I think we should be in business now. Just we're able to split audio. There is music on Twitch, but no DMCA strikes YouTube anymore. A fascinating world we live in, dude. Okay, just catching the most of the upward facing angles and edges. Wassler, they would catch the most light. Less is more. Punch up the gold, not overpower the gold. Delicate balance. I wasn't gonna highlight the back, but can't help myself. Nice. Pretty visible. Army's gonna be gorgeous once it's done. Yo, yeah, I'll be pretty excited when it's done. Definitely doing my best to enjoy the process. I just want every mini to look incredible, but you gotta cut corners when painting armies. Doing army commissions is tough. Yeah. Yeah, I told myself I wouldn't do any army commissions, but then I was chatting with Caleb and he was like, dude, things pick up at his store. He's like, I'm gonna give you all of the monies to paint a Grey Knights army. I'm like, ugh. Said it'd be there'd be no rush, but I think I would do alright, but the Emperor's Children just has so much trim. I mean, any chaos, so much extra shit. Like this guy has so much stuff on him as far as materials. Brutal. I think with Grey Knights, I mean, I guess it'd be new Grey Knights, so they probably have equally as much crap on them. But all of my other commissions that I have right now are single characters, which is definitely my specialty. Okay, I'm just following my previous highlights on these other shapes. I already highlighted this cylinder right here, so just a highlight in the same spot. Make sure things are uniform. We just need to hire some goblins to paint base coats. By goblins, I think that is child labor, but if I can say it out loud. I did think it would be a little bit more challenging to dual stream, but a couple of plugins, dude. This step is so strange. I feel like I'm not adding a lot of paint, but it just pumps up everything. Slight amount. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Song slaps, dude. Enough. Yo, what's up, Zane? How you doing, man? You're having a good. What's today? Thursday? Say Thursday? All the days have blended together. Feel bad, just trying to make it through work. Yeah, gotcha. Are you doing Beer Hammer tonight? Yeah, it's so subtle, but it just makes it hard. No, I had to drop. Woke up feeling not super great. Need to get some stuff done. Unfortunately, damn, dude. Hope you get to feeling better. I really wanted to make it out too, but I gotta catch up on some shit. Evening. But Brandon was saying that you guys hold it pretty frequently. I thought it was like a more an event, but it's kind of like a said like 3 out of the 4 weeks a month. You guys get together. Oh yes, dude. I've listened to the song in so long. That's pretty close to weekly at this point. That's sick. That's super cool. I'll have to make it out to one. Yeah, that's great. That's sick. You're always welcome. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Like I said, nights are kind of tough for me, but once I get a little bit more caught up with this commish, I can definitely push my schedule around and like work on the weekends or something. Always next week I'll be out of town the following week. Ah, okay. What are you doing this weekend? Do you want to potentially get a ETS game in? She's gonna have a little invitation. Oh yeah, that's right. I probably would be down to play on Sunday. Okay, man. Yeah, yeah. If you want to, dude. Always done play. Hell yeah, dude. It's just finding the time, right? But yeah, we do need to get that game in. I'd love to do it in person, but the my current list, I would need a couple pieces, and I want to try them out before I hard commit to a couple units of Tomb Blades. I think the Tomb Blades will be dope, but oops. What am I using proxies? Yeah, yeah. What even would I use for Tomb Blade? Can you not hear my keyboard? Or just have to slam it and then you hear it, but 32 mil? I don't even know what that would be. I guess that's actually the only thing I have to proxy. Oh, and then, well, I guess I'd have to build one heavy locust. Why am I highlighting this? I will. I can loan you some stuff out of my space wolves. I should have stuff that I could use as well. I mean, I have enough fucking models laying around. Actually, I think zoanthropes might be a good height. They're not as wide, but I think they're on the right. Thanks, man. You been hobbying at all lately, or did you have to add? Did you already have the models for your tweaks to your list, or do you have to pick up some other stuff? That's it, right there. That's the I like that. I just needed 2 more Ridge Runners coming from JMO. I'll repaint them in my scheme at some point. I pick up a Locust as well. Sick. Got stuff to paint and not been motivated. Yeah. It ebbs and flows for sure, bro. But dude, you cranked out your army. Gotta be careful to not get burnt out. Okay. One more on this. I think I'm painting the gills next. Need to go darker on base stuff. I tried out a new scheme for the skin. I think it's in a better direction, but I think it needs a little bit of adjustment. Yeah, it's been a lot of painting pretty quick. Yeah, dude. I also got all my Space Wolves done not too long before I decided. Dude, I know. You were grinding out the wolves too. Banger, dude. I added way too much gold and silver to my palette, but that's alright. I honestly might try to suck up some excess silver. I'm running kind of low, dude, and this stuff is liquid gold. If you guys have used Game Air Silver, it's so potent. I don't work with a ton of true metals, but if I am, it's gonna be with. You can add it to any other metal for a highlight. Nice. Okay. I think the gold completed. Most time consuming part. Full models. I'm gonna try to suck up some. Nice. Running out of gold too. GW just designed the best paint pot ever. So partially dried, so gotta love it. Okay, what's next? Skills. Leather and the tubes. I guess the leather will be after. We're gonna do a mixture of black and blue green. And then highlight with everybody's favorite, ice yellow. Three new ones. shit, dude. He who suffers the trim, be blessed by the dark arts. Yo, what's up, Moon? I don't think truer words have ever been said. It's so much trim, bro. We just finished the trim on these 5 tormentors. Thank the dark gods. How much? Feeling some kinship as I watch other people edge highlight trim? Dude, hell yeah. What which models are you edge highlighting? Emperor's Children as well, or? Camera? Oh, dude. I'm gonna snooze these. I think right now working on some digital art. Oh shit, that's super cool. So you have CSM and Death Guard? Hell yeah. Dude, CSM are so cool. That's so funny. It is a true test. If you can get through the edge highlighting, oof, it's so worth it, but goddamn, dude. Now we're painting the gills. No. I mean, should I take that guy up on those spots? Maybe. Usually the new CSM look nice, but they just aren't too fun to paint. Aren't fun to paint. They make me long for the older models where the trim was properly pronounced. Yeah, dude. There is, maybe it is just looking at it with some like nostalgic rose-colored glasses, but the old sculpts are so, I don't know. They got a certain je ne sais quoi to them, you know. But like, there's just so much shit on this guy, dude. And like, he's badass, but the cornucopia of stuff on him. The current projects I do touch on, though, are Lord of Virulence Conversion. I have an old secondhand Mark III Marine, testing out glazing stippling on. Go to test out pushing some contrast in my true models a bit. Oh, dude, that sounds dope. That sounds super cool. Dude, the Lord of Virulence is such a sick model. How did you what did you do to convert it? Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna drop a link to my Discord. I'm gonna post photos. Feel free. But we have some pretty talented people on here sharing projects and stuff. I know everybody has a Discord channel now, but I don't know. This one's pretty cool. Uh, no, dude. But if you want to post pictures of your conversion in there, that would be sick, dude. Everyone's like, hell yeah. I gotta appease the Twitch gods here shortly. I like to have pre-rolls off my channel, but in order to do so, I have to run 3-minute ad every hour. I will get up, grab a snack, a little stretching. You guys won't miss any of the painting stuff, but gotta do that here shortly. Oh, apparently it's just gonna do it by itself. But I am doing my last sub goal was to paint Gotrek, the dwarf mini. But right before I paint it, I'm gonna consume the hottest chili I can find at this Thai grocery store, or this Vietnamese grocery store near my house. And that'll be on December 3rd. If you guys want to watch me suffer and paint a model, and then I'll be raffling it off. But that'll be on December 3rd. Wash it down with some paint water, dude. Nothing but the best. I think that ad is gonna play here soon, I think. That's my view with the new models. It's just too much, even on basic dudes, dude. They're dressed up as a Primaris captain for each. Oh. Generic troop and the trim on the new ones is just severe. Alright, well the ad is running. Sorry, homies. Be right back. But December 3rd. Be back. Don't go anywhere. Yo, what's up, Corey? Sorry, buddy. I just saw it. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, man. I gotta set a new follower goal. I think I'm gonna eat a raw onion. Welcome back. We just got back as well. Perfect, perfect. I got protein shake. Apple. I don't have time to eat it, but what the fuck? Why would you do that? I don't know, man. People like watching other people suffer, so I figured that's an incentive to have people and it's funny. Eat a raw onion in public on stream. Live stream. Do a little IRL streaming. But December 3rd, I'm gonna eat a hot chili pepper and paint Gotrek and then raffle it off. So you guys want to see some more suffering? One of my friends has been badgering me again. Dude, you should. You definitely should. I'm pretty introverted, but it has been really nice just kind of, especially with this project where it's really just grinding through it, but having some people to chat with. And the times that I stream has also been really interesting because it's a lot of European viewers. So chatting with a bunch of Europeans has been fun. I catch those late night European denizens. I'm trying to juggle both YouTube and Twitch chats, but well, I'm turning notifications for that one. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll be promoting it and stuff. So lots of reminders. Do it at a public library so the quiet is repeatedly broken by the horrible crunching sound and soft grunts of you trying to power through it, dude. That's not a bad idea. My local library is very close to me, actually. Thing is, I like to listen to audiobooks while I paint, so my attention is pretty divided already. Yeah, I feel that. Usually I'm like blasting some horrible wailing music and then the other thing is usually I'm back here painting. I got like my legs up and like the model like right here. Obviously that doesn't really bode well to painting on camera, so but it's a bit of a learning curve. Do you would you when you streamed before, was it painting streams? I do the same, just gremlin painting, dude. I know. Now I feel like I'm punched over like a goblin, trying to make sure that I'm not fucking up any of these parts. Okay, I think I'm gonna highlight each step right off the bat, or finish this part on each model and then move on to the next. No, I did video games. Odd with the Buddies D2 Iron Banner solo queues. Oh, hell yeah. I had a guy 2 days ago. He was playing some D2 from Belgium. Am I not live on YouTube? Oh no, I am. Bit of a juggle today, but I think we got most of the kinks set out. Try to use it to break my competitive gaming need, but way too much time into Battlefield 4 and the Halo series. Oh, okay, I got you, bro. Yeah, it is. I usually my competitive game is Counter Strike, and yeah, every now and then you do need like a little bit of a palate cleanser to, I don't know, just not sweat so much, dude. It's too thin. The chat overlay should be able to show chats from both streams. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Let me look in my. Because I did the steps to try to like I added both chat sources. So I don't know why Twitch isn't popping up. I also have it turned off so you don't see the time, the icon, or where it's from. But I don't know. Maybe I need to reset it. I'll fuck with it later. I remember when games were fun enough for me to want to play them competitively. Yeah, I know. That's what one of our buddies just keeps bringing that up too. He's just like, "Oh, I don't play games for fun at all." Why would we do that, dude? Games for fun? If I'm not sweating my ass off against other people, what are we doing? What are we even doing with our time? Okay, so one of the tricks for volumetric highlighting is if you can get 3 different value sources, then things will look or will appear three-dimensional, I guess. And so I base coded it black. My first highlight covers most of it. This should round out the. Obviously, go more than just the 3, but 3 at a minimum. Really good at recon and medic in Battlefield. Haha, they had it ranked by division by state, so just being decent, you shot fast. A while to break that habit. I'm not gonna let it happen with 40k. Right. Yeah, don't get burnt out on 40k. I'm more so just severely uninvested in games as of late, gaming as of late. So it's expensive for half-made games and that keep being beat out by indie games. Dude, indie games are killing it lately, man. For some reason, I don't enjoy solo games as much anymore. It feels lonely. Yeah, I feel that for sure, man. If I'm playing a solo game, I'm also in Discord with the homies. Just kind of isolating. I see a model and I want to prime it black. No plastic anymore. I want to prime it black. Painting and hobby side are what I'm looking forward to most for 40K. Yeah, and that's I don't know, that's one of the coolest things about Warhammer is it's such a multifaceted hobby. So it brings in a bunch of different people, and then you can just kind of focus on what you enjoy most about it. Yeah, let's on camera. Work with me, bro. 40K for the hobby. Well, go above even on my basic units. I don't care if Dave the Cultist won't C3. He'll die pretty, dude. That's so funny. We had a live stream yesterday on the Mastercrafter channel, and John, the Tau player, said, "I love." Oh no, it was. I guess it was after, but he said that I love when I show up to a game and my opponent puts down an extremely well painted army. He's like, I know I'm gonna crush this person. He'll die looking fly, dude. Hell yeah. But it's whatever you want to focus on. Nice. So that looks pretty bright, but as we all know, acrylic paint dulls as it dries, so I know I'm gonna have to go back and another layer. I'm happy with it when it's wet. I know I'm not gonna be happy with it. Speaking of looking fly, these EC look really good. Go, thanks, Brett. Thanks a ton, man. Yeah, pretty happy with how they're coming out. We got a ways to go, but I think one of the hardest parts of 40K is making peace with the fact the units I put a lot of work into will die. Yeah, dude. And I also realized that playing CSM is all about that gambling. Dark Pact all day, every day. Yup. I've killed my own Forge Fiend by failing Dark Pact for 3 mortal wounds. Then I rolled 3 ones on my hazardous rolls. It was beautiful. Dude, that's sick. That's super cool. Yeah, we had like I said, the live stream yesterday was Tau against uh CSM, and he is an insanely good CSM player. Um, and yeah, you're very right. There was one instance where Lucius was literally on 1 wound, and he still dark packs after like making a charge. It's like if he fails it, he dies for sure. But he still is like, "Yep, fucking dark packing for lethals. Let's send it." He lived, but I already have my next army in the painting stages. Oh shit, dude! What next army are you working on? Those points belong to the Dark Gods, dude. Yeah, no kidding. I think I'm stalling on this guy. Got lots of other dudes to paint. So. Nice. Touch. But Corey, I am impressed how much models you get done, dude. You are always posting your projects. A Carodon Astra? Raven Guard, been planning it for a bit, pulled the trigger. This has been my main for like, hell yeah, dude. I forgot to ping you. That blue scribes you did is unreal. So good. Yo, thanks, Zane. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, real happy with how it came out. Yeah, for those who haven't seen, this is, I mean, it's a hard model to photograph because there's so many different angles, but here's kind of the money shot of my blue scribes. I freehanded their local playgroups logo on the book. Came out pretty good, I think. And then here's some Terminators for this EC army. And here's a Rhino as well with a little freehand Emperor's Children symbol. I wish I had done it bigger, but I was already way too far down. But live and learn. You live and learn. Space Sharks. Prize in 12-hour Legionary paint jobs, dude. Beautiful model. This could work on my rhinos. Yeah, I never. That was my first rhino I ever painted. I don't know. They're fine. They definitely are a good canvas for like adding freehands and stuff. And I played it pretty safe. I think I could have gone a little bit harder, but again, live and learn. I don't think I could. Very good. Vigorous. Also been trying to quit smoking, so I grab a brush when I feel like smoking a cigarette. Hey man, that's a pretty good replacement. And that's what I've heard is the tactic. It's all about replacing the sensation. Okay, we're gonna blast through this then. Your speed, your efficiency. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Moon. I don't know why I didn't see the notification, but appreciate the follow, man. 18 minutes ago. Oh hell yeah, and you post. Oh dude, that guy is sick. Holy shit, dude, these are dope. Oh damn, man. Dude, your models that you posted. I mean, all of them. The dude with the book is super cool. Yeah, man, these are great. Holy shit. Yo, what's up, Mr. Pigments? How you doing, my dude? You're having a good Thursday? Oh, I just saw the reactions on my models. I was like, what is he talking about? Is he gonna show a model? No, yeah, dude, yours. They're fucking dope, man. Dude, the pregnant man emoji. Thank you though. That sorcerer has a bunch of. It's like 3D modeled for him. Oh, sick, dude. I love models that like kind of a combination of stuff, and then like just it's its own kind of thing. I don't know where did that stuff you haven't seen before. You killed it, man. A little brighter. Is it Thursday? Am I fucked? It is Thursday, dude. Don't troll me like that. But I definitely had to triple take. Arms, sword, book, shoulders, and cape are all modeled to me, dude. That's dope, man. Like 3D modeled and then 3D printed. Mostly did it because I got the body secondhand through a bits trade. I needed to figure out what to do with the parts. Well, I mean, you Frankenstein monstered that perfectly. Took a week off work, so I have no idea what day it is, dude. I feel that. I don't know what day it is, and I didn't. I mean, I guess I took a week off 2 weeks ago to visit my sister in San Diego. That 3D printed, hell yeah. Wish I could. I'll project bits from my brain onto minis, dude. That is the like the. I mean, it is literally alchemy. It's turning your thoughts into like a physical object. That's like the human superpower is getting it from up here into the physical reality. Does that but and it's never a one to one though. Like the act of transforming it makes it its own thing. I can't take any more vigorous drums, dude. Song is so. I don't know if you ever played 40k during 8th edition, but his sword is based off the Tzeentch demonic sword from the end campaign books. I did play during 8th, but I'm not familiar with the end campaign book. Boom. Feel like I'm in a spy versus spy game. That's Cowboy Bebop, dude. It's a great song though. Oak, the Boundless. It was described as having a plume of feathers from the hilt. A friend has since pointed out his name sounds like a duck choking. Oak. I can't think of it in any other way. Yeah, you definitely can't unthink that. Feathers from the. Oh yeah, I see that. Prepare for down count, dude. I recognize it. I couldn't pin it down. Yep. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop. Such a bang. This this is from a playlist that we were playing Starfinder, which is a tabletop RPG. It's just like Pathfinder or Dungeons and Dragons, but like futuristic. And we were like a bunch of smugglers that would listen to like bossa nova. So I just love the imagery of just flying through space, listen to fucking this type of music. Then I started adding a bunch of hard techno Russian. I find it was a good time. I want to try out 2E. Let's see. I think we played it. Oh, holy shit! Was that 9 years ago? It might have been 8. It might have been 2017. God damn, dude. Before the COVID times. But there's because I think Starfinder was like just kind of coming out. It's been a minute since I played it as well, dude. It was sick. Like all the like the roles. Everybody had their like job on the ship. Actually, my character for that was the first ever model I airbrushed on my car. I appreciate that Bebop and all the other animes done by the director are all based around certain music themes. Bebop was jazz, Temple was American rap, and Lazarus was club music. Oh, I didn't know that. That's dope. That's super cool. Only watched a little bit of Shampoo, but and none of Lazarus. I bet Lazarus is sick though. Club music. Oh, yo, Glizzy. Thanks for the sub, my dude. Why are my alerts not working? I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support. I think I'm gonna do the raw onion for follower goal, but I gotta figure out how to do sub goal. I'm not eating a raw egg. Don't even bring it up, Rolar. Is that what that sound was? Things being heralded by elves. Okay, so you heard it, but I didn't hear it. Was it like a pan flute? All my notifications are like flute sounds. Hmm. I think this is too bright, but that's alright. Nothing wrong with a little bright ass. They say to give extra attention to the parts you want people to add, so look at the ass for the EC. Why not? I think you turned off alerts when we were messing with the different tracks. Yes, there's a pan flute. Hell yeah. The stream alerts, if you link them, yeah, web link on OBS, they won't be heard by you. Web link. Oh, okay. Because I just today, because I want to listen to music, but YouTube, I don't have DMCA free music because I just can't. I can't do it, dude. It's too generic. But and so I set up a multi like audio channels, and so my Twitch VODs should have the music removed, and so, but I don't know why I can't hear them, or what setting I would need to so that I can still hear. Yeah, I had to figure out for streaming RPG stuff on my end as well. Ah, okay. Were you like a dungeon master, or and what RPG system were you guys playing? What is this? I have a limited time to earn an exclusive golden kappa. Golden kappa train. What the fuck is this shit, dude? Sub gift or cheer to level up. That's still a thing on Twitch where like one person gets the golden kappa a day. You gotta test it. Let's see. Do I have it? To me? Fuck. I'm one of the players, but I manage the stream. We play Mutants and Masterminds 30 stream. Where came set in a zombie apocalypse where some sort of zombies. Oh, dude, that's super cool. Mutants and Masterminds. I'm not familiar, but I mean, this is a classic. This song. We played like a niche one that I think one of my friends like knew the creator. What was it called? It was called I don't think I can find that bookshelf, dude. It's been so long. The memory bookshelf. So how do I hear? Oh, I think I properties. Advanced audio properties. Oh, alerts. Monitor off. Monitor and output. Oh, I think that's it, dude. I think I figured it out. Do we have any non-followers? Can you give me a? I guess I could test it too, but any non-followers? Drop me a follow so I can see. Just plug myself. So Eminem is very open-ended system. Currently publicly playtesting 4E. The general rundown is you don't have things like races or classes or abilities. You have power points based on your level. You spend those fill out your stats and combine a bunch of effects. Powers you can flavor as you see fit. I can follow unfollow. Yeah, try it. I don't know if that bring up a new notification, but I did it, but I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, I don't think it, because I don't see like the activity. That's all right. I'm like 90% sure I should be able to hear the audio now. You guys are coming along, dude. But thanks everybody for hanging out today. Having a good day. Here to drink some water. Haven't been self-hydrated. But that system seems super cool, dude. I like a little bit more open-ended. I don't know. It's definitely a balance of like placating to like the more hardcore versus like general population for RPG systems, but like 5e for D&D is definitely panders to the more casual player, which is great because it gets more people into the game. But that system sounds cool, a little bit more customizable, maybe. For example, though, my character in the campaign, Richard, I'm gonna drink some water. Speaking of which, the character in the campaign, Richard, is sort of a mix between the Left 4 Dead Hunter and Morrow from the X-Men. Fast and scrappy with the ability to far distances. His main form of attack are these spikes he can grow from his shoulder arms. Dude, that sounds fucking sick. It sounds like it's a like way more like you can really be creative with your character design and stuff. Okay, what am I doing here? There is the golden kappa train. We hit level 1. Nice, guys. Biggest thing I like about it, there aren't health bars. It's all about checks and degrees of success. You roll to hit. They hit. They roll to resist damage. If they fail by 1 degree, they take you take an injury. Fail by 2, you take an injury and you've been dazed. Fail by 3, staggered. Fail by 4 is KO death. Injury worsens. You have resist. Oh damn, dude, that sounds sick. It makes things more wild and swingy, less grindy against huge health pools. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That's super cool. Because yeah, like some of the like I guess difficulty, especially. I mean, I always reference D&D because it is kind of the standard, but like the high difficulty bosses, it's literally just stack health, stack like I forgot what that's called, like where they get like free saves for being a boss mob. Damn it, you want me to paint you made me want to paint EC, dude. They're sick, but oh my god, are they excessive, I might say. Sorry. I think I go straight to I think I get banished for legendaries. That's it. Nailed it. You knew what I was talking about. It's been a while since I played D&D too. When I have the playtest edition for the 4E book, I can slip you to browse over. Yeah, is it like a PDF? PDF file? If so, yeah, shoot me a hell yeah, shoot me a DM, bro. The one that we played, it was like same kind of thing. It was like more mutant based. Like it was kind of sci-fi with mutants, and you can DM it to me on Twitch too. That might be easier. I think I have my first name on Discord. It's just Nicholas. Nisha Loss, pardon me. Yeah, Nisha Loss. But my my character was this crocodile named Cletus. I was from the south, and I just was like a demolitions expert. And the game was really weird. Like the damage that you did, like your health was like way more than the damage that you did. So I would just like I would strap explosives to myself. I just put all my points in health. I would just run into rooms with bombs strapped to me, and but I would like live. It was a wacky game. God, I got really shaky all of a sudden. Need some water. Need some micronutrients. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball. Dude, pretty much. I had to hand make my own dynamite too. My DM was not happy about my character though. He did everything he could so that I wouldn't blow myself up. Oh, what was it? Thanks, my dude. Also sent some links, some Google Docs I used to make a fillable sheet for things. Unfortunately, because it's playtest, I don't have clean character builder anywhere right now. Hey man, that's no problem for me. That was from the days where you like had to print off a character sheet and stuff, like manually fill it out from Pathfinder and I guess the early days of 5e for all those cool internet widgets. Okay, I'm calling on this guy. Nobody's gonna look at these guys anyway. I'm gonna look at them from 8 feet across away. I got 12 minutes on the pre-rolls. Inhale this apple. Hmm. It's called Alterkine, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, dude, it was Alterkine. It was a pretty good time. Yeah. Okay, this guy actually has gills that you can. And this is the leader of the unit, so we can go spend a little bit more time. They really like they changed in 4E is they adjusted the combat scale slightly in 3. Most damage resistant checks were DC 15 power strength. It was common to fail by 1 degree and get chips slowly. In 4E they made it DC 10 plus power strength. You take damage on a success. Really tanky dudes will slowly chip down, but it'll still take work. They also made it that with certain abilities, if you succeed by 2 degrees, you shrug the damage. Oh, okay, that's cool. Once it's out, what makes combat way smoother and constantly progressing. So I'm assuming it's a D20 system. But that makes a ton of sense. A goblin mode for this guy. D20 for all of it? Hell yeah. Holding my breath. Ah. Anytime we ever roll something other than D20, a sacrificial D100 to the dice god when our rolls start being shit. That's sick. I played Call of Cthulhu, but it was like a Lovecraftian system that used a D100. It was pretty interesting. It was hard. It was really tough, which is fun. Nice contrast to 5e. I like the risk, having risk. Is it Call of Cthulhu? I thought that was the board game, but you had to do like sanity checks all the time to see if your character like succumbed to insanity that was. Instruments you don't win, you just do a little better each time. Hell yeah. What is this? What the fuck is this, dude? Doggy dogs? How is 2E? Really, I don't remember too much of it other than I was a detective who's having a good time. I played this old woman who like a heavy smoker and she was like addicted to opium. She was like an old World War I veteran. That was fun. The Pathfinder is the first ever system I played way back in the day. I almost got turned off of Pathfinder because one, he was so horribly imbalanced. Brought in the worst power gamers to he's just perfection. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool when like a system like rewards you for kind of finding the combos, I guess. But if it's too imbalanced, then it's like, all right, this sucked, dude. All right, I can't do the last 10 seconds of that song. All right, my dudes. Well, those hourly ads are gonna play. Like I said before, I run 3 minutes of ads every hour because Twitch makes me do it if I want to turn off pre-rolls. I think is worth it. So I'm gonna try to inhale this apple real quick. I advise you guys if you've been sitting for a little bit to get up and stretch. Some blood flowing in those legs. Grab yourself water, snack, perhaps. Take care of yourself. Again, on December 3rd, I'm gonna be eating the hottest pepper I can find at my local Vietnamese grocery store. I'll go this week and try to sweet talk some of the produce ladies, see if they can hook me up with something extra spicy. but I'll be painting Gotrek after consuming the pepper. And then I'll be raffling the mini off to folks. I don't know if I'll do subs or everybody, but oh yeah, stream mandated stress crying time. Absolutely, yeah. Do what you gotta do. If it's a little cry, that's fine. You gotta get it out, dude. But all right, dudes. I think it's gonna run. Yeah, I'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere. What's up, YouTube chat? You guys don't get ads, I don't think. All right, my dudes. Thanks for hanging out. That snack was revitalizing, dude. Holy shit. DJ Blattman, dude. Oh, dude. Apples and peanut butter. Holy cow. Good shit. Take the ad break as a moment to break from art and apply the micro set on some decals. So you gotta figure out decals because I've avoided those things like the plague for so long. Dude, microset is the trick, isn't it? I'm going to the garage training in December. Hell yeah. On the 13th? I'll be there, dude. Will my army be done? Oh. But I did just get Bill and Lane were kind enough to hook me up. The Silent King, dude. Obviously gotta put Zarek on there, but my neck runs will be quite a bit better, I think. I'm super stoked to paint that model. When I'll get around to it, I'm not quite sure, but being your meme Raven Guard list for the spoon, I'm coming for that spoon, brother. But isn't microset? Isn't it just vinegar? I can't wait. I can't remember if microset or microsol. One of them is just acetic acid. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, dude, we got it. The Sauce Lays. What's up, my dude? Is that the Sauce Daddy himself? Oh man, thanks for the follow. Microsol. I see. Yeah, no, I'd be steady lurking. Yo, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to all the lurkers, the true lifeblood of Twitch. But I heard the notification. I just set up like multiple audio sources so I can send VODs to Twitch without sound. So I can listen to MCA music as well as not sending my audio YouTube as well, so I don't give Lane and Phil more copyright strikes. Drop some more minis in the Discord as well. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Corey with the EC as well, dude. Let's go. Sounds of dude. I love how you took photos of these guys too. It's like mostly from like a light box or something, and then do you just manually remove the background? You're sick though, man. Well, that guy's axe is incredible. Take photos of them individually in Photoshop. Okay, damn, man. Yeah, these are insane. Photograph on a sheet of paper and then remove the background fully after. Oh, okay. The white looks great. All of my models I use a black background, but I really like that white. You still stream, Mr. Daddy? I saw you stream a little bit ago. I couldn't tell. I can't remember if you been streaming lately. I haven't been really been going on Twitch. No, not really. Your setup was clean though, man. Okay, falling again on this guy. So my sister was in the Peace Corps in she was like stationed in Tanzania. So I flew out to visit her with my dad, and we were at this beach in Zanzibar, and these Russians, dude, I'll never forget this, dude. They had like their own like this like huge ass stereo on the beach, and they were just listening to hard techno. Like it was crazy. Thanks. All you have to do is sell your soul and buy 3 mirrorless cameras. Oh shit! Gotta jump in a meeting and lurk. Have a good stream. Yo, thanks a ton, man, for hanging out. I appreciate it, man. Again, thanks for the follow. 3 mirrorless cameras. Really want to figure out streaming mini painting. I have a Logitech camera that I can mount and set up for it, but I never figure out trying to constantly adjust the lighting. I want to turn off the settings in every app. It keeps doing it. Yeah, I definitely was struggling to get like a good setup. I don't think my oops. I don't think my setup is perfect, but it gets the job done for now. Anyway. Oh yeah, but those Russians, dude, they were playing their music on the beach so fucking loud, and it was just music like this, like just hard techno. They're just vibing so hard on the beach. Yeah, I think I need to mess with my light settings as well. So I was trying to adjust the brightness and oh god, dude, the brightness and the contrast, but I don't know. Seems like it just really gets white blasted. Out of curiosity, what colors did you use for the blue to pink gradient? Because my True Sun's army is Mark of Zanch. I want to get weird with my mutation colors. Um, yeah. So these were. So this is all part of a whole army commission, and my client wanted to. He was the one who wanted to airbrush everything. So this is what he sent me. I airbrushed a little bit brighter tones up top, but he hit everything with dark purple from Proacryl, and then hit lower and upper sections with purple, again from Proacryl, and then also hit them with fluorescent purple. It's kind of bizarre because this is pretty translucent, and so it's just kind of a filter over the top of this. And then what I did is I additionally airbrushed some Vallejo magenta and a tiny bit of magenta mixed with ice yellow. Not super noticeable on these guys, but it does bring them up just a tiny bit. We'll have to try to color match to that to scale 75. Yeah, personally, I'm not a huge fan of Proacryl paints. They're a little thin for my liking. And then on the wet palette, they really, I don't know, they like dissolve kind of. I like a heavier body paint. I really like Vallejo. Recently, I got a couple golden acrylics, which are incredible, but the Proacryl pigments, like the colors and stuff, are really nice. But like I said, I prefer a heavier body paint. I love scale 75 because it's default matte, great for glazing. There's some colors that are just absolutely horrible for separating. I think scale 75 is actually one of the only brands I haven't ever tried yet. I've heard excellent things about them. They just are kind of tough to come by where with my local hobby stores and stuff. But this hard techno will always make me think of those Russians, dude. It was so funny. They were just so nonchalant about it too. But when my client gave me these models, I was super stoked because I don't know, these are kind of in my like usual color palette wheelhouse anyway. And so and the kind of the two-tone just is such a nice. Do I even? Oh, it's over here. It just adds that just a little extra visual interest. This is what the end product will look like. But the gold with the like couple purples and then teal. I would still use Citadel washes and contrast here and there though. Yeah, they are super nice. They're a solid tool. I've been getting into oils and enamels though. You probably saw the oils on the Chris Cultus I did. The blue to green mutations and the blue shadows. Yep. Yeah, oils are insane. I haven't used them, but I feel like all the stuff I've seen people do with them, it's like a very nice tool to have in your toolbox. I mean, the colors look great on the EC. Yo, thanks. Yeah, pretty stoked on them. Yeah, the pale blue for the leather. Are you talking about like the dead skin? Because yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing because I actually repainted. I had this as their head color, which I kind of liked it because it was like kind of this weird like dead kind of look to the head. But I went with more of a like a pale skin. I think I like this one better because then when all the teal is done on this guy, it should make that pop a little bit more. So I think I might redo the skin with more of this pale skin tone. So I think it lends itself better. Or oil washes feel like such a game changer. They mix with enamel washes, you can blend them with streaking grime. Oh, sick. I know it's cliche, but I was sprung some worn leopard print styling some of the legs skin on the armor. Like the more pale pinkish skin tone star. Yeah. Yeah, because my original thought was because there's so much warm tones around it, I kind of liked a colder head tone to really bring the attention to the head. But it just kind of it's like they look more like lizards kind of, and I don't know. I'll see what my client is thinking because uh for the characters, like I have a Lord Exultant. He's got a big ass cloak. I was kind of thinking doing like you said, it's pretty cliche, but the zebra striping. And so I'll float it by him and see what he's thinking. Oh yeah, did you want a set of these paints? Oh shit. Yeah, dude. A like a test model or a test, like a batch of them. Yeah, sample kit. Yeah, dude. I mean, I would be down. I would definitely try your paints out. Just hit me if it gets ready. Yeah, I will for sure. That would be sick, dude. Oh my god, dude, it's hot in here. Take off the sweater. Sample paint makes you think you're dipping your pinky in for a taste. I mean, I don't know. Mr. Pigment's already yelled at me for being a brush licker, but I gotta get that nice tip on the brush, dude. Removes the excess water perfectly too. I think paints are hepatotoxic after all. Yeah. I think in the next like 10 years, I'm going to be at least 1 or 2% acrylic paint, like as a my composition. This is too. the flavor of paint. Oh shit, flavor. So you, I think you just placed yourself, Moon. Gotta be European then, huh? You'd still get lead paint though. Canadian. America's hat, dude. I've always wanted to go to Canada. Skosh. Make sure we get this guy's abs nice and crunchy, dude. Fuck. I have a real mixed dialect. I do a lot of ooh spelling, but I don't have the hooser. A boot. The moose is loose in the hoose. A boot. Very nice, very nice. Is Techno Bluey? Yeah, I think so. It's the meme song. We might. Hours 23. Yep, I think we have officially looped the playlist. All right, I think we gotta mix it. We listen to. Need to find or create a new stream playlist. trying to turn it fill out a little classical related, but what's up with the amount of exposed undersuit you have? Like their hips and joints are so much more exposed than other bodies. It's not bad, it just throws me off every time I see it. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like it's got to be part of like their like kind of reckless nature, I guess. Because yeah, they are so exposed. Surprised there's not like more skin showing, to be honest. I gotta get better at painting on stream, dude. I'm so sloppy. Slutty armor? Yeah, exactly, dude. I do love like they all have like drug tubes pumping whatever battle concoction in the whole time. I think it's more of the warp affecting them by making them bigger, so the weaknesses are easy to get like joint. Oh, I do hope the CSM get the same treatment of UC having their basic troops divided into range and melee units though. I really want to run range legionaries and have the dude, that would be dope. Legionaries are fucking sick. Okay. I'd have to go back and clean up some shit. Very nice. Well, I've always been considering doing a Night Lord's army for collection. Don't mention Night Lords, man. I'm fighting for my life to not give in, and get Nemesis Claw. Bunch of extensive pile of shame already, dude. Night Lords are so sick. I do have a commission that I'll be doing. A commission that I'm gonna work on shortly. Um, the Night Lord's conversion used the Athan Shaw. Is that what it is? But head swapped it and then added some like brass. Um, yeah, just some brass like trim cut out in like a chaos symbol. Fucking sick. Here, I'll show you guys. Gonna be fucking cool, dude. Are these resin prints? No, dude. They I mean these are pure GW polystyrene. Well, what's up, Ori? Dark Wind? Hope you're doing well, my dude. And this, I think the head looks like a resin print, but guys, I'm excited to paint this motherfucker. The last group of images I had sent, that one Night Lord I had done looming over the guardsman, the competitive competition piece was almost the start of a Night Lord's army. Unfortunately, the store he was on land burned down. Oh fuck, dude. I lost my motivation alongside him, especially since I couldn't remake him with most of the parts I used being retired. Damn, dude, that fucking sucks. That's crazy. Putting that on stream is giving it. Leave me alone, dude. Kind of looks like a Nemclaw helm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really speak Space Marine or Chaos Space Marine, to be honest. I'm trying to learn, but how much? I recently entered into 3D printing FDM. I'm making chess sets, and I wondered if you have an opinion on acrylic paint pen. You know, I haven't used any acrylic paint pens, but I've seen some stuff. Yo, what's up, Troy? How you doing, man? What's 100% a Nemclaw helm? It's the one often displayed on the Visionary. Oh, okay. Well, Ori, I've seen like a couple people use paint pens to some success. I think they would work pretty well for stuff like chess sets and stuff like that. I think you don't get the refinement like on a more detailed um, project like minis, but I've repainted mine like 4 times in the past couple months. Okay, what the hell am I doing? Done? I'm gonna tap this highlight real quick on these tassels. But then I also have a Demon Prince commission that I'll be working on here next few months as well. That's for a Night Lord's army. Actually, for a dude who used to work for Riot. Champs Cup. What the? Thanks. I watched a few YouTube vids, but I like to try and get live feedback. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. Unfortunately, I just haven't used them. Yeah, I don't have a steady of hand for fine brushes and paint bottle. Oh, well, getting old. Yeah. Penguins would have a lot more familiar grip to use. Yeah, definitely. I'll have some OG Night Lords helmets and pewter. Dude, pewter. Classic. My first Warhammer gifts I ever got was a Night Lord's box. Those sets did not age well, but I love them. Yeah, dude. Like we were talking about earlier, there's a certain je ne sais quoi to the older kits, and maybe it is looking at them with nostalgic flavored glasses. Thanks for your time. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Ori. Yeah, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Have a good one, my dude. Really want to redo the body for the ventriclar, however you spell it. Make it look freshly flayed. Can't lick them like a brush that's been freshly dipped in rinse water. I mean, you could, but then you're just full on eating the paint. My favorite mini I've ever painted is totally my Peter Sorcerer. I have one of the other old sorcerers too. I've yet to scan as well as 3D scan the third one. Rio, I gotta get printed. Dude, that would be cool. I think Titus is one of my favorites. Dude, the Titus came out great, bro. Yet to paint, not scan. My brain is getting fuzzy. Need to sleep. I might hop here. Thanks for having me, man. Yeah, anytime, Moon. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for hanging out and chatting and posting your models in the Discord. Yeah, much welcome, dude. Hope you have a good one, my dude. Get some good sleeps. Be set. God damn it. Look forward to see more of yours. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate it. Like I said, I'm usually more of a display painter, but here I am painting this whole army, so doing what we can. I need to start display quality. I kind of want to redo my Sean and try your best. Dude, so when I started like really getting more into I don't know, I guess like yeah, spending a little bit more time on models and stuff like that. Um when you like go hard on one, like you learn so much. But again, it's really what you want to get out of mini painting. Again, always happy to chat or Need any advice or anything? Yeah, feel free to do. Oh, I definitely plan on printing it. Hell yeah, dude. You got this though, dude. You'll be surprised what you can output. It really is just more layers a lot of the time. Like I was talking about earlier, if you get 3 different values on a shape, you should be. Five already? Damn, dude. Time flies when you're having fun. And we have some cool people to chat with. I'm starting to get hungry though. Oh, I still have some of this shit. Fuck. Okay, I need something a little bit more upbeat, I think. We'll try this. A little bit of a weird song, but a good meditating song. What's gonna be the first model you give away? I think it'll be the Gotrek model that I yeah, the dwarf. I'm gonna eat a hot pepper and then paint it. I think I'm gonna raffle it off. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna do it. I don't know if it'll be like the subs only. It'll probably be like subs get a like a 10x or a 5x increased odds. But then probably just to my followers. Don't know the best way to do that. I need to work on my speed so then I can start doing more models for like events and stuff. Like either as a raffle prize or something. We do channel points. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Focus. Too many projects, not enough time. So that's one of the major reasons why I wanted to do this full time. Because there is not enough time getting to paint all the stuff that I. The only way to do that is in a profession. 5 to 10 points a ticket. Yeah, that could work. felt kind of bad because I was streaming pretty consistently. Well, what was that? Maybe 2 or it might have been 3 or 4 months ago at this point. I think 4 months. That's when I hit the my sub goal. But Phil's a real one and continued his sub for even when I wasn't streaming. Appreciate you, Phil. I made affiliate 5-ish years ago and stopped streaming. Damn. 5 years ago. I streamed. Holy shit. It had to have been like 10 years ago. Kind of when Twitch was. I think it just changed from Justin TV to Twitch. But I was streaming like Slender Man and Binding of Isaac and that type of shit. But I didn't stream for very, very long. Part of me wishes that I kept with it because I think I got in at a time where it was early enough where there wasn't a ton of competition. So if you were entertaining even a little bit, definitely build a following. I had 15 people watching me play Slenderman at one point. But what it is. Nice. Oh, focus. Oh, the ads are gonna start here in a minute. Same thing. If you guys have been sitting for a little bit, definitely recommend getting up, stretching, drinking some water. I'll be doing the same. Got one more gills to paint on this. And paint this. Get the skin next. Don't have. Well, already. I'll be right back. Yo. Okay, let's see here. This guy, is there accomplish or hopping up? Actually, such a weird expression on him. Okay. Oh, I can paint the leathers. Little final step. Oh, we can't see anything. God, this team goes hard. Yo, Silo, what's up, man? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, pretty stoked with how things are coming out. I recently switched the flesh tone. I had kind of a weird um greenish skin tone, which it kind of works. It's like very dead looking, but I think this pale is the ticket. And then with all the teal when I finish that step on these guys, I think that'll really make both sections pop. Yeah, this is what a final one will look like. Hail is fire, yeah, dude. Yes, sir. I think so. I only have to paint 6 heads, repaint 6 heads, but I think it'll be worth it. Do you play Warhammer? If so, what army do you collect? Armies? Seems like nowadays everybody has 2 or 3 armies. Plastic crack, dude. You can't get enough. Yeah, just working on painting the meshing. That cool really breaks up all of the armor tones. I'm gonna start putting the gas on my Emperor's Children. Oh hell yeah! This week, I think time to get out of the base coats. So seeing you work on this is boon. Oh perfect, dude. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome, man. Emperor's Children is so sick. So this is part of a full army commission that I'm working on. Um, let's see. This was the first unit I painted for them. Um, Terminators. I think came out pretty sweet. I definitely learned a lot painting this first unit, and then applied those lessons to these next steps. Um, and then I painted a rhino as well, a little freehand Emperor's Children symbol on the top. Like I saw in some other folks here, I wish I had painted it a little bit bigger, but you live and learn. Yeah, yeah, coming along, dude. Yeah, EC is sick, but oh my god, dude, so much trim. And like this guy has got so much shit on him. They're so cool, but they're so good, man. Love the colors you chose. Yo, yeah, thanks, man. Oh, Austin, what's up, dude? Ah, okay, yeah, 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 I got you, bro. Austin, hell yeah. But yeah, dude, it's time. It's time for your EC. All the accessories, dude. No fucking kidding. But I'm stoked to see what you do with your EC. Did you have a color scheme in mind? You have some work on it, I think. If I remember right, but maybe I'm misremembering. Okie dokie. I'm gonna stay fairly close to the box colors, just different tones. I want to do lots of patterning with mine. Oh hell yeah! Like, they're gonna do the classic like cheetah and zebra type print, or what type of patterning? I do really like the box art style. That like pink, that pale pink and green with the black. Crispy. No more like checkers, dots, lines. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Sick, dude. I adore the Pong vibes. Absolutely, dude. Man, I pop. Ah, gotta get better at painting on camera though. A little bit farther away than I usually paint. Accuracy suffers just a tiny, tiny bit. Oh, just on my hand, dude. Fuck. Um, Dude, these look so good. Love the purple and lime. Yo, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that again, that two-tone like really adds so much visual interest. I'm a huge fan of analogous colors. Colors next to each other on the color wheel. They're just so easy on the eyeballs. And then the teal being on the opposite side really kind of balances it out and then makes the teal pop even more. I do try really hard to create cohesive and harmonious color schemes. That is a big focus of mine, so do I paint the meshing on his inside arm, on his gun arm? Well, first I gotta clean up my sins. Not at all. Okay, well, it's not terrible. I think I'm actually. That's good. Be a little bright, but Oh, I can see you fighting goblin mode. Yeah, dude. I don't know if I need a. If I have a lower chair, then I can like sit in here. Yeah, maybe that's it. Can I raise my table? That's probably a smarter way to do this. Oh, I can. It'd probably be prudent to raise the table with not all my shit on my desk, but if it's up higher, oh, dude. Then I can slide in there because I'm so arched over. Alright, dude. Figuring it out. Oh, whoops. Focus. Add a little more black to the palette. Got to paint the key part of this guy, dude. His plume. His stylish headdress. I think I do need to. Good. You've inspired me to try streaming again. Dude, do it, man. It's been a good time, man. Gotta rip the band-aid off? Absolutely, dude. Get back on that horse. But I don't know, man. It's been cool to, I don't know, just kind of connect with random people, honestly. Just, I mean, super appreciate the homies, obviously. But I've chatted with so many, like, people in Europe and, I don't know, all types of folks. That.
Yeah, I gotta move my chair closer, I think, or my desk up. That would help a ton.
I went very quickly. Just gotta not move my hand when it's in frame. But yeah, I did shrugs yesterday at the gym and I'm fucking feeling it, dude.
Goblin mode.
Activate. It looks better raised, Mo. Well, because I have a decent amount of zoom, I guess, little zoom left. But I don't know how close. Like, is this better? Because when I watch people paint, I really like watching like up and in there. But I had some feedback previously that it looks a little bit better, just a tiny bit farther away. Like it might just be preference. I do like how it is. Okay, okay. If I do raise my desk, then I'm just in a good spot because then the camera will still be the same. Let me get a little floppy though. The last thing I want is the quality of the paint job to suffer because I'm on stream. Any feedback on the stream? Any like the volume okay? The anything I can do better to kind of I don't know increase the viewing? The viewer experience? Your your studly self, yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate it.
When I first started streaming, I was super nervous, trying to be all weird, and then yeah, I was just like, no. Like if people are gonna stop by and hang out, like they're gonna stop by and hang out if I'm authentic, and so that's been really my goal. True to myself. Although, like I said, usually I'd be listening to a little bit more discordant music, which I know lots of people don't vibe with. So pretty much objectively horrible music. Not a thought can't fly you out. That's a fucking bar. Oh yeah, this. Fuck. Getting sloppy, dude. Okay. One more final highlight on the. Especially because it's near the head. Try to draw as much attention. The key features of the model: head, the hands, weapon. The side of my brush. If you can really see that. Oh, I was in frame too. Voila. Okay, what's left on these guys? We have dead skin. Only a couple section of those. I think really just these three actually. Both this guy's shoulder pads and this pad. We have two exposed heads. The leather. And then the teal. Oops. like a bitch on plenty of fish. Yeah, super close to these guys. And the next step really is just the cherry on top, dude. That teal just pops so much. Well, all right, my dudes. I think I'm gonna call it there. Thanks so much for hanging out, all the follows and stuff. You guys have a good rest of your evening. Today's Thursday, so I won't be streaming again until next Tuesday, but hope to see you guys there. But yeah, take care, everybody. Good night.